so that you can know what's going on. If you could shoot the 6,000 yard, 600 yard.
It's my reason to get always dressed and leave the house because I'm sitting in my jammies all day doing work.
Do I have to get some advance notice?
I'll tell you when they're happening. That's why I say I'll check the calendar and I'll get some information to you.
Not enough of a challenge.
What's that, 600?
600, not enough.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Good luck. I would like to just see that shot.
Is that off and everybody's here?
Mask and all.
Mask off.
I'm smiling. As I say, do you want one with all mask on and mask
I'll
off?
put the masks on, yeah.
What was it you said?
Somebody on Facebook will be crying about it.
Right.
I would love to just see.
Laura, the only problem, you weren't in the
TV
picture.
magazine. I don't know what your brand is, but these
We'll prop you in, she said.
classic skeet guns, it's probably where it's from, or?
I've got a brownie. I've got a brownie.
Well, you're doing that, prop about 40 pounds off the maybe, so.
Yeah. Start.
There's a couple of the tins. I was gonna say, if you're gonna take 40 pounds off me, look.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to the board and our ladies, Ms. Groff, Laura, and Susan. I want to welcome you to the June 3rd, 2020 meeting of the Taylor Planning Commission. But before we get into that, it's customary to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And Mr. Stewart, will you lead us, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Thank you, Mr. Stewart. The purpose of this meeting is to examine and evaluate the plans that are presented and to critique in whatever way that seems to be necessary. And for that, Mr. Simeon, will you take a roll call, please?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Commissioner Sved?
Here.
Mr. Stewart?
Here.
Mr. Simeon is here. Commissioner Croft?
Here.
Commissioner Fisher?
Here.
Mr. Stiles?
Here.
Mr. Galosi? Here. Commissioner Pokron?
Here.
Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Simeon, and also with us is Ms. Laura Fell. She is the Zoning and Planning Administrator for the City of Taylor, and also with her, assisting her, is Ms. Riddle. And with that, I'll entertain a motion on the agenda.
Mr. Chairman, motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
We have a motion by Mr. Stewart, supported by Ms. Croft, that the agenda be approved as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'll entertain a motion on the minutes of an approval of the minutes from May 20th and also May 27th of 2020.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of May 20th and May 27th, 2020, and dispense with the oral reading.
Supported by Galosi? Oh, Bachman? Mm-hmm. We have a motion by Ms. Croft, supported by Mr. Cochran, that the minutes of May 20 and May 27th be approved and received, and that their oral reading be dispensed with. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Administrative action, case number 20-11, special land use, vacant Telegraph / Dairy Queen. Parcel 60-026-0040-000 and number 60-026-02 60-0044-000 and 60-02-02-0047-000. Ooh, we got a lot of numbers here. 60-026-02-0049-000 and 60-026-02-0051-000 and 60-026-02-0052-000 and 60-026-02-0054-000 and finally 60-026-0056-000 of the Northwest Quarter Section 9 T.3S R.10E City of Taylor, Wayne County, Michigan. Proposed use restaurant with drive-through service. And included in that is the site plan, which has all of the numerical descriptions. And they're proposing construction of a 3,252 square foot restaurant with carry-out, drive-through, and outdoor seating. Is the petitioners here? Would you step up, please? Give us your name, your address, and tell us a little bit about what it is we're going to do.
Good evening, Commission. My name is Ali Haidu. My address is 26309 Lawrence Drive, Dearborn Heights, Michigan 48127. The proposed is a Dairy Queen Grill and Chill franchise with a drive-through. It's going to carry 66 interior seating without outdoor patio seating, which is about 32 seating outside. It's going to provide ice cream, obviously, from self-service ice cream, blizzards, all the bakes items, and then the food items will be hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken strips, french fries, cheese curds, pretzels, salads, full selection of menu from food items. It's going to actually, from my opinion, it's going to be very big impact on the city, on the community. We want to be part of this community. We love this community. We want to participate in them, offer a lot of, coupons to senior citizens, to high schoolers, young teenagers. We're going to be doing a lot of promotions and items to get the community into our stores and keeping them and providing them with an excellent service.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And if you'll stay there, I'm sure we'll have some questions
Sure, no
for you. Ms. Fell.
Through the chair, the applicant has been working diligently with the city. I believe it all started back in January. He's got a purchase agreement with the city for the properties. He's also applied for, we're in the middle of the process for the alley vacation, the alley that runs along the east of the site. He now obtained all of that. We went through several preliminary plans. They have upgraded their building materials and elevations and met all but a few variances they need, but it's due to the depth of the site. It's only 100 feet deep. So there's no way they can meet all of the setbacks, but the city would support those setbacks because of the good quality of the building and the layout of the site plan, and the city recommends approval.
Thank you, Ms. Fell. Mr. Cochran. Sir, do you have some questions for him?
No, I do not. Part of the review was installed, we made work with this several times during those couple months, so I'm very comfortable with this.
Thank you. Mr. Galosi.
Yes, through the chair. Do you have any other Dairy Queens anywhere else?
Yes, we do. We do actually have one in Dearborn. It's the first Grill and Chill in the Detroit metro area.
The one on Ford Road?
No, the one on Greenfield and Michigan Avenue.
Okay.
It's about 2 or 3 miles away from the
I know where
location.
it's at. Yep, okay.
And it was featured on Channel 7 about a month ago.
Okay, all right, perfect. No, that's it, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Delosey. Mr. Fisher,
No, thank you.
Mr. Simeon.
I got to commend you on the fine set of documents you did with the city. It sounds like what Laura has just mentioned, it was probably made life easier for her and quite obviously for us.
She did work hard on this.
Your site plan is very good, very well laid out in terms of the depth and so on, for the circulation, stacking, for the drive-through and so on, and really looks good. And you got some nice features there, not the least of which is the landscaping, but also the striped walk going out to the public walkway. A nice feature. It looks very good.
Thank you.
The architecture is very good too.
Well, he's the same architect that worked on the Dearborn location, and he did many other drive-through, franchise restaurants.
Yeah, he's an architect that has a history of architecture in the family. But anyway, I have no comments. I'll look.
Thank you, Mr. Simeon. Mr. Stewart, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Through the chair to Laura, I noticed on the checklist it didn't have any check off on interior sprinklers. Is that not necessary?
I'm gonna defer that to Mr. Cochran.
At this time, the occupancy being below 100 people is not the automatic fire system, but it will be a quick suppression system for heat fires and things of that world.
Okay. And could we see the material list, pass it around the material board that you have in front there?
I don't have.
It's right in front of you.
It's in front of the
podium.
podium. In front of the podium.
Oh,
They hit it on you.
sorry, I was looking right in front of me, right here.
And,
Just to add another note to this, these kind of material, Dairy Queen just changed their image last month with materials and color features and everything, so this will be the first in the whole region that's gonna have this new style.